Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Hawkeye Garage. I am Joe. In this week's video, we're going to talk a little bit about these, the Falken Wildpeak AT3 tires, and my thoughts on them. Stay tuned. So one of the things that I get asked a lot that didn't make it into the 10 things I get asked a lot video is my opinion on these tires, these Falken Wildpeak AT3 all-terrain tires. And I've been running them, well, I had been running them on the 4Runner for about 2 years. Now they're on the GX. And I get asked quite a bit how I like them. So I haven't really made, well, I haven't made a video on it other than just answering people's questions saying that they're fine. So I thought I would dig a little bit deeper into the topic in this video and tell you why I don't really care for them that much. Okay, so first things first, these are 265/70/17 size tires. They are the P rated. P stands for passenger tire, not the LT, which is the light truck rated. So there's no like A, B, C, D, or E rating considering the sidewall. So they're a little bit of a weaker tire. They do make these in an E rated LT tire. We'll talk on that in a little bit. So like I said, these are P rated. They are, because they're not super heavy duty reinforced sidewall, they are much lighter. The weight of them is much lighter. And the tread depth is less than the E rated tires. I bought these originally for the 4Runner as my daily driver tires because I didn't want to run around on 33s all the time. So that's why I got the P rated. There was plenty of tread on it for what I needed them to do, and they were nice and lightweight for daily driving, good for MPGs, and they were very reasonably priced a couple years ago. Fairly certain they've gone up since then. All tires have, to be fair, but these quite a bit because of their popularity. So what do I think of them? They're fine. That's pretty much covers it up. That pretty much sums up everything that I have to say about them. They're fine. They're nice and quiet. They are great on-road, lots of highway miles. I think this set has close to 25,000 miles on them. They've worn very evenly, but I have kept them balanced and I have kept them rotated. Well, I've kept them balanced as I've had them checked a few times. They have a lifetime balance on them where I got them taken care of, and I don't think they've ever needed anything. They were easy to balance right out of the gate. No big weight discrepancies, so that's good. Like I said, they're quiet, which I would hope that they are for a P tire with not a ton of tread depth. I think these were like 13/16 tread depth, or 13/32 tread depth, and the E rated are 16/32 tread depth. So there's what is that? 3/32 is a 1/16 of an inch difference in tread depth. And like I said, they've been great on the road. In snow, they're not very good at all. It's just my opinion. In two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, and the 4Runner, when I had it in the snow, they may as well just been regular highway tires. I did not notice any additional grip due to their mud and snow rating on these, or the somewhat aggressive tread. Pop in 4-wheel drive, it's fantastic, but that's to be expected. Coming from several sets of Duratracs on other vehicles in the snow, those tires blow these out of the water. Now, granted, pricing wise, Duratracs are a lot more expensive now. The last set I bought was very reasonably priced. I bought them on sale and it was before tires went through the roof. So they were a good price. They are very expensive now, and I've had very good luck with the Duratracs. I always run them in the C rating, the LTC rating, so they have a stiffer sidewall so that you can do things like air them down and not be worried about breaking a sidewall or bending a sidewall, whatever. Still relatively light compared to E rating. I will say with the Duratracs, though, tangent, I realize, you have to keep them rotated. Once they start going into wearing unevenly, they go quick as far as uneven wear, and it takes a while to straighten them back out if you start rotating them after the fact. Keep them rotated. They do last forever. They're a very good tire. And at least my experience in the C-rated ones, they're extremely quiet when they're rotated and worn evenly. I have heard that in the E-rated ones, they're much noisier, which I don't really understand because the tread compound's the same. The tread depth is the same. It's just the sidewall. So I don't know. Like as far as the Duratrax versus these in good wear conditions, exactly the same noise. I would say that these sound like a highway tire, or for the most part, no one would notice the difference sound-wise. Other than that, I will say they are a very, very good looking tire. The sidewalls are just aggressive enough to get your attention. They look great. The tread pattern on the actual tire itself looks great. My displeasure with the tire does not end with my experience. A buddy of mine, where he works, they have had several sets of these on their work trucks, and they get out in the mud on job sites and stuff, and he said they're worthless. So, I mean, yes, I realize it's not a mud terrain tire, but as many people as you see running these things on trail rigs or overlanding rigs, whatever you want to call it, I kind of expected to hear that they worked better in the mud, and that's not been my first-hand case. Maybe your experience is different. Please, if it is, comment down below. I'd hate to tell someone these tires aren't any good from the experience that I've had, and if you've had really good experience with them. So there's that. Other than that, it's been fine. I figured I'd review them while I still had them. Spoiler alert. But yeah, they look great. When I bought them, they were inexpensive. They've done good on tread wear, tread life. They've balanced and stayed balanced well. But I wouldn't buy them again. I wouldn't buy them again in a P-rated or an E-rated, especially since the E-rated are super heavy for the size. They are considerably heavier than like tires in the same size and in the same E-rated. So I just wouldn't do that. Maybe if they had a really good tread depth C-rated, I might consider it if it was not too heavy and had over 16-30 seconds tread depth, because that's kind of even on the lower end of the spectrum now for a good tread tire. But anyway, I hope that answered some of your questions. They're good in rain. I will say that they handle very well in rain. They track well. I've never had any problems with like spinning the back end around on wet pavement or anything like that. So there's that. If you want a good looking tire to put on your rig to still get some good MPG, be able to hit some dirt and gravel roads, aren't concerned with towing, aren't concerned with airing down, and aren't concerned with mud, I mean, I'd have to double check on pricing right now on comparables, but still a great looking tire. It's hard to beat the sidewall look because when you're in a world of mall crawlers, sidewall look is what matters the most. So it's cold out. I'm gonna wrap this video up. I'm sorry, anything more spectacular for you this week. Shoulder is still getting better. I'm making plans for suspension on this. Hopefully we'll be up in the air on bigger tires before Christmas. It won't be the final build because I just don't have the time or the strength to be dealing with that, but I can't handle this stock ride height lowrider life any longer, so we gotta get it put up in the air. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, be sure to head back through the videos and watch older videos because we're kind of in a weird thing right now since we had a really bad car accident. And yeah, we're in this weird limbo right now with injuries, and it's holiday time, so there's not a lot of time to be building or spending a ton of money rebuilding. So check out those videos, give them all thumbs up. If you're also new to the channel, subscribe. Do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button. Go over to the other side, hit that bell button, the icon. It is a notification button. It will let you know when I drop a video each and every Sunday, usually at slightly different times because, hey, life happens. So also follow the links down below in the description over to Instagram and Facebook. I post a lot more often over there with a lot more just day-to-day content, not always just cars and 4x4 stuff. So email me, hawkeyeskunkworks@gmail.com if you would like more detailed information on anything. Always, like I said before, comments and questions are welcomed and encouraged down below. So until next Sunday, thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye. Oh, also, side note, I know you all have been wanting a video review on the Cooper Evos. I'm going to be doing that. A lot of people have been wanting to know how they've done in the snow. I haven't owned them when we've had snow, nor will they fit on the GX right now, but hopefully around Christmas time, before the end of the new year, we'll be able to remedy that and we'll get you a video. Also, I know a lot of you have been very interested in reviews on the Kenda Cleaver RT tires that Chris has on his FJ Cruiser. Again, we haven't had them in the snow, so we're gonna wait until we can get them in the snow a little bit, but he's done a ton of miles on them and daily driving them, highway miles, and I can tell you they have been performing absolutely fantastic. So that's gonna be a great review for you guys who are interested in those tires, because I think they're going to be a really, really good tire overall in the long run. So, thank you, goodbye.